Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always, told out of Voice of Radio. So today we need to take a look at Special Delivery Charizard, and I need to tell you all nice and clearly, stop panicking about Special Delivery Charizard. You see, generally speaking, what we tend to have, we entered into a little bit of a cycle with Special Delivery Charizard. Initially, the card was revealed and everyone went, yeah, that looks amazing. And everyone got really excited. And then they went and closed the entry, which I'm fairly sure was quicker than we meant to, or we were expecting them to. And then we all got terribly worried we weren't going to get codes. And then some people got codes, but some people didn't get codes. And now the people who haven't got codes are panicking that they don't have codes. And then there was a second round of codes that went out. And a lot of people got very excited that they didn't get codes. But now the problem is that a bunch of other people are getting worried that they haven't had codes. Do you see where we're going with this, ladies and gentlemen? Do you see where we're going with this? I am not guaranteeing that every single person is going to get a Special Delivery Charizard code. Not saying that at all. What I am, however, saying is that we need to just be a little more patient, because actually, when the first lot of codes went out, I didn't get a code. And I'm pretty sure I told you guys this at the time. I wasn't worried. I waited, and now the good news is, yesterday, I got myself a code, and I've had a bunch of messages from a bunch of you lovely folks telling me that you have, in fact, got your codes. And also, I love hearing from you guys about stuff like this. Please feel free to tweet at me that you've got your codes and all of that. Don't show me the code because somebody might steal it. That would be naughty. But, feel free to boast to me that you got your code. I love hearing this stuff. But I am also well aware that there are a bunch of people out there who haven't yet got their codes. Okay. But I think at this stage, we need to go back to the FAQ. Because the FAQ is pretty clear about this. They were very clear about this. When will I receive my promo code? The promo codes for the Special Delivery Charizard card will be sent out by email in waves to allow our supply chain partners adequate time to ship out packages. We appreciate your patience as you may receive a code weeks before or after someone else. Rest assured, a card has been reserved for each code distributed. Codes will eventually be distributed by email, and you may wish to add the following address to your safe sender list. Couple of things here, and I've made this point before. They are guaranteeing that if you get a code, you will get a card. They are not guaranteeing that everybody will get a code. I think they're being pretty clear about that. Also, I've already seen a bunch of people going, oh my goodness, I didn't realize it would go to my junk. You're clearly not watching my videos, because I told you this could happen, and I told you about the FAQ, and I told you about that email, so you know the email it's going to come from. Be checking your junk. I never actually added that to my safe sender list, but I did make sure I was checking my junk regularly. That's how I found it yesterday. But they've made it very clear they're going to go out in waves. The Pokémon Center UK, yesterday, I was searching around, and at one point, I did a little search, and it came up that the website was broken. Well, not broken, but, too full, and you couldn't use it yet. And that actually happened. It wasn't available. The website for a short period of time, and it was only a few seconds, but it wasn't available for a little while. Because there were so many people going on it. And yet, there are a bunch of people who didn't get the codes. Do you see where I'm going with this, ladies and gentlemen? They are making sure that people are able to get the codes. And they are giving them out in waves. And maybe there's only 2 waves. But I refuse to believe this. I refuse to believe that there are only 2 waves for this. I don't believe that for a second. Because that wasn't the case, I believe, for Special Delivery Bidoof. There were more waves. I don't know that for a fact. I'm remembering that off the top of my head. I could be wrong. But also, remember, this is a card that was supposed to be given out a year ago. The promo numbering puts this at around about the same time as the Eevee tins, which were released a year ago. This card got delayed by a year. The prevailing theory, of course, being that it was supposed to coincide with the release of the UK Pokémon Center, but that got delayed, and then the card got delayed, and now they're doing it. Now that makes sense to me. That seems to be the way it's going. So they seem to have printed a lot of these. Do not panic. I am not guaranteeing you're going to get a code, but I'm also saying that it's way too early at this stage. Remember, these codes are available to be used until the end of the year. The codes can be used at any time from now until the end of the year because, well, quite frankly, it says it on the email I got. So, and it was in the FAQ as well, to be fair. So, I know there are a bunch of you that are disappointed. To put it into context, I wasn't in the first wave of codes, I was in the second wave of codes. And I signed up about 45 minutes after the promotion went live, because it dropped when I was getting my kids ready for bed and I didn't see it immediately. They took the promotion down after a couple of days, presumably because enough people had kind of gone and signed up. Again, not guaranteeing you're all going to get a code, but the kind of people that were getting codes yesterday were people that were there in the first hour or two of it going up. And if it was that limited, why would they leave it up for a couple of days? Again, I don't know this, I'm just, having a think here, but that makes sense to me. So please, ladies and gentlemen, stop panicking, wait for the waves to go. And if we go for several weeks and there is just no third wave, and it really does not look like a third wave is coming, at that stage, fine, we can all panic and go pick it up on the secondary market. But until we get to that stage, maybe we all just, chill out a little bit. Let's calm down. I mean, I showed you the other day that these were selling for about £300. I couldn't find any good sold listings on US eBay, but over on UK eBay, I told you these were selling for about £300. That was the case when the codes were first given out. Nobody had the card, but the first lot of codes had gone out. Now the cards have actually gone out. People have the cards in hand. And now look what's happened. Now we've got free listings here for 155, 140, 105. And actually, there's another listing there for 80 quid. So the price is already dropping. The price is crashing. And again, I showed you sold listings. People had actually paid. And to be fair, after wave 1, we knew there was going to be a second wave because it referred to waves in the FAQ. There is a chance it's only 2 waves, but I refuse to believe it. The price has already crashed from 300 quid down to an average of about 100. And you know what? I don't think that's changing. Over on the US Pokémon Center, here's a couple of listings for $150 and $120, but they're not actually from the US. So, yeah. I'm still not seeing as many listings from the US. Maybe eBay is just hiding them from me. But the fact of the matter is that the price has dropped precipitously. And I don't think we're done yet. Because if there is another wave, that is going to push the price down even further, because there are going to be a bunch of people that would have bought, but oh wait, now they've got a code, and there's going to be more people that now have codes and want to sell them, and it's all just going to be this wonderful confluence of just, hey, look how many cards are out there. And this is good news. Because we saw what happened with Special Delivery Pikachu. They weren't sending out codes for Special Delivery Pikachu and it all went a bit wrong. They all got snapped up super quickly. But with Special Delivery Bidoof, they managed it an awful lot better. And it seemed to fix it. And here it seems like we've got even more. Bearing in mind this is being made available in the UK as well as the US and Canada like the last two. And honestly, this is going pretty well, ladies and gentlemen. This is going pretty well. 2 takeaways here. First, it has crashed the price massively. Yay! Secondly, it's still going, ladies and gentlemen. It is still going, and this is absolutely wonderful. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it's over to you guys. I want to know if you are getting in on this lovely action. I want to know if you've got a code. I want to know if you are expecting a code. So let me know in the comment section, would you? Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk Pokemon and card games and Pokemon card games and all kinds of fun things. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, you can join a Discord and chat some Pokemon, you can get pretty much weekly bonus pods to answer all of your Pokemon questions and anything else, to be honest with you. And I give shout outs to lovely people, like for instance the lovely Daniel Newton, who is one of our biggest supporters over there and is a very lovely person. Thanks for the support. Thanks for being a lovely person. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross and you've been watching PTCG Radio.